My life have been like a roller coaster. Just like many of you, sometimes you're very rich, healthy, and surrounded by friends. And then there are moments when you are poor, sick, and those same friends or people disappear from your life. But here is the good news. If you're suffering financially, if you have made a loss, lost your money in a scam, or your business went bad, and the people you called friends disappeared, don't worry too much. You will receive money and fortune again. You will recover your health, and your friends who left you maybe won't become the part of your life again as they were before, but new people will arrive in your life. Well, I had to suffer a great deal in my life. Sometimes I ask myself, why do I have to suffer like this? And I always find a reason. Alright, if I'm suffering, it is because of this or that. I try to observe and get positivity out of the situation. They say you can find the light even in the darkest days of your life. So I try to find that light all time, every time when I stuck in a difficult situation. For example, it's okay to make mistake. It's normal to lose a fortune you build. But what's not okay is to give up completely, go in dark and keep thinking what just happened with you all time. We have many examples. Do you know that Donald Trump's companies went through serious financial crisis and bankruptcies in the past, and yet he later became the president of the United States? Many great figures in history lost a lot before they achieved great success. Yesterday, I met a friend. A few years ago, he was kind of a millionaire, very rich and a very positive man, but he made some mistakes, and over a period of 2 years, he lost his whole business. The people around him gave him very bad advices. They cheered him up even when he took wrong decisions. They applied butter on him just to get things done from him. He was a good guy, could not understand the politics of peoples around him, and at one point, he started to think he was like indestructible and extremely clever. He took some decision which don't come from him, but was the people around him who manipulate him, and he fall in their trap. And in end, he lost everything. So fate had to teach him a lesson. He lost everything he had built. When he met me yesterday, I listened to him carefully. He was very negative. I was surprised because now he was speaking about survivor mode, do small things, which does not sound him at all anyway. I did not tell him this, but I know he will probably suffer more than he is suffering now. And maybe for the coming years, he will continue to suffer because of his negative thinking right now. He not only lose his business, look like he lost his confidence, his own positive aura. He is my friend and I want the best for him, but I cannot help him if he has blocked himself. Let me give you an example without mentioning his name. 9 years ago, he was paying some of his employees $25,000 per month as a salary. It's for you to know it. So yesterday, when we were talking about life in Dubai, I told him to live a really good life here in Dubai. You probably need $25,000 a month in income. He was shocked, like a bomb on his head, because he wanted to move in Dubai. He told me, no way, $25,000 a month is way too much bigger figure. Then we started counting the basics, and it turned out that around $15,000 a monthly income could be enough to live in Dubai. While I wanted the best for him and estimated $25,000 based on his lifestyle he had before. But he argued with me, $25,000 is too much. We can live normally on $15,000 or even cheaper. To be honest, if the goal is to live as cheaply as possible, you can even survive in Dubai on less than $1,000 a month. If your aim is to live cheap life, you will also aim for a low income and will advise others to do the same thing. You will stop thinking big. Then he asked me, how can I earn $25,000 a month? It looked like a huge struggle. I reminded him there was a time when you were paying some of your employees $25,000 per month, and now for you earning that same amount look like something impossible? What happened to him? Well, I know what happened to him, and that might be happening to many of you, because his new aim was to live cheaper. He started trying to grab anything he could get. I told him to focus on the things he truly likes to do, to aim for the great success in that field. But he preferred to do anything, whatever opportunity appeared, just to manage his cheaper lifestyle. In my opinion, all of this come from his aim. He wants to just manage and live cheap instead of aiming higher. And more than that, he's still stuck with the people from the past. He has solutions, but if I highlight it for him and even I try to highlight it, he cannot see for a moment. In short, he still needs to find out where he will land. I love helping people. I like to encourage my friends and tell them that they can get out of the trouble they are currently facing. I tell them not to panic, not to get depressed, and to seek help from me if they need it. But I also realize something important. If I never suffer deeply by myself, how I can really understand and help someone who is in deep trouble too. They say that if you want to calm down a man who is shouting and afraid during a storm while you are on a ship, you should throw that man into the ocean for a moment and then pull him back onto the ship. When he returns, he suddenly feels safer and calmer than before. This is a metaphor. It means that sometimes troubles comes to make you stronger, not to destroy you. It teaches you not to panic. The solution: think positive. Aim high, or at least aim for the same level you once had for what you lost. Bring extra hard work, and most importantly, bring perfection and seriousness into your job or your business. And for my friend, I think he should start something new and trust his own instincts and look at the glory he had before, rather than thinking about survival mode and be negative for his own life. Thank you.